Well, it seems that little Jimmy Gunn has finally let the cat out of the bag. As the entire planet knows by now, he released a wee bit of the new Superman suit to be worn by young Corn Sweat, the actual chest logo itself, and that was enough for now, you see, as it has created quite a stir amongst many a DC fan. Some really like it, some really hate it, and some are waiting for the entire reveal of the suit to make a final decision on it. I myself, well, it isn't what I expected. I'll say that. I truly thought that Gunn would go more old school with a brighter, more colorful logo that leaned more towards what the late, great Christopher Reeves had, and I might add, like thousands of DC fans were hoping for. Now, I have to say I'm glad that he didn't. If anything, the colors at least and the texture are closer to what Henry Cavill had in Man of Steel. Coincidence? Maybe. I think we will have to wait and see what the rest of it looks like to come to any real conclusions, though. Now, I don't dislike it, mind you, but it doesn't really reach out and grab me either, like Man of Steel's logo did when I first caught a glimpse of it. And I have to be honest, it kind of looks like a backward Z to me. More than it does an S, or maybe even a bra strap hook. Now, I mentioned texture earlier, and that is what many are complaining about, as they say it looks like this. Yes, it's a Superman basketball, or perhaps even this, a Superman football. Now, I myself never came to those conclusions, but after seeing the comparisons posted a gazillion times on social media, I just can't get the image out of my freaking head. And then, well, it got me thinking. Could this be a promotional tie-in of some kind? You know, the DCU and the NFL or the NBA, depending on what season it gets released. Well, hell, they could promote the hell out of it with footballs and basketballs. Maybe tiny ones given in McDonald's Happy Meals even. Just think of it. Wait, hell, it's March. Maybe they could tie in this March Madness competition that begins on the 19th of this month. Jeez, oh, Pete. I may be onto something here. Now, where's my financial advisor? Okay, I'm just being an ass here, but hey, anything could happen, and I, for one, would not be a bit surprised if Zaslav had the thought cooking in his wall-eyed noggin. Oh, and I forgot, in the midst of my Superman logo March Madness rant, I neglected to mention that little Jimmy Gunn took it upon his anointed self to change the name of the film from Superman Legacy to simply Superman. Catchy, little Jimmy, catchy. And all of this, the logo, the name change, and the fact that they began principal photography, little Jimmy decided to announce yesterday, the 29th of February, Leap Day, which, as many a DC fan knows, is considered to be the birthday of the Big Blue Boy Scout. A fact that little Jimmy would have us all believe was nothing more than a mere coincidence and completely unplanned. Nice try there, little Jimmy. Oh, and speaking of David Zaslav, it seems that he's no longer interested in a merger with Paramount Plus, according to CNBC. Now, whether or not this is just a bargaining ploy or the grand finale, no one really knows, as neither party would comment on the subject, which makes one wonder if it was actually Zaslav or Bob Bakish, Paramount CEO, that pulled the plug. It's no secret that WB is sinking further and further into a financial black hole more and more every day, and maybe Bakish got cold feet, but who really knows? Or it could be that there's some other deal out there that Zaslav has set his sights on now that Superman is up and rolling. One thing's for sure, it ain't the release and or sale of Coyote versus Acme, because according to CBS, Will Forte, the lead actor in the film, stated that it will more than likely never come out. The film, you see, will probably be shelved for tax purposes, just like Scooby-Doo Haunt and Batgirl were. As with everything else involving WBDC, only time will tell, but just how much time that they actually do have is anybody's guess. One thing is for sure, though, the WBD clock is rapidly ticking away. And with that, I've reached the end of this rant. So tell me, what do you think about the new Superman logo? Is it all that you thought you hoped it would be? Is it so-so? Or do you just think it's, well, kind of lame? What do you think about the name change? Is it a good thing, bad thing, or do you even care? I'd like to know what you think about it and anything else I've rambled on about today, so feel free to leave your comments down below. And if you would, why don't you hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next sock show. And as always, thanks for stopping by. God bless. Socks out.